South Africa is a fatherless country. And so it's very ironic to us when we hear these things looking at the situation back home. And this is why I wanted to bring this to light. It wasn't even meant for you, but for the benefit of everybody who's listening, to so they can hear that Nigeria, as you put it, is a literal crime scene where it's not safe for children and women. It's not a safe country to raise children, that country. This is why, Nigeria's biggest celebrity, Davido, told the whole world not to even come there, even for leisure, not even to invest there. That is how much Nigeria has deteriorated.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that? What's your take on that? Telling us we have absent fathers. You must look at your country also, man.
Sure.
So now this guy.
King, the reason I wanted to come in, I just found another, to back up what we've been saying with Master for the last 2 days. When it comes to the crime, they claim that we have high rate of crime. Just today, a statement just came out, I think it's going to be on E-News actually later, that our prisons are actually filled with foreigners. Our prisons, most of the people that are in those prisons are foreigners. So what is that telling you about the crime in our country? The same thing I was saying, that how do you arrest someone that does not exist because they are undocumented? When this hijacking happens, even if we can try and find the fingerprints, we'll find them, but we don't know who it is because they are undocumented, most of them. And to Seville, the reason why earlier I said they must let you speak is because we know where you stand. We understand that you're one of the real, true Nigerians that always come here and tell us what is happening in Nigeria. That tells us the truth about Nigeria. I think the only problem was the choice of words to come and say that we are absent fathers. When you check the stats, it's mostly Nigerian men that are here. So who is left fatherless? When all the fathers are running away from their country instead of them fixing them and coming to other countries. We do not run from our countries. We are here. We keep on fighting on. So, yeah, but the most interesting one was this one where they just came out, Konamanje, the state, saying that our prisons are filled with foreigners. They are filled with 60% of all the prisons. It's foreigners. It's not even South Africans. It's foreigners. And then they come and tell us that we are a crime country and whatever, while they are the ones that are causing most of those criminal activities. It's a shame.
Guys, do you even think that South Africa can ever reach to a Nigerian level where our currency will be $1 is equivalent to 1,000 rands? Do you think it ever happens? Our infrastructure.
Arnold, 100 rand, South African 100 rand is equivalent to 10,000 naira.
10,000, which means 10, if I have 10,000 rands is a million naira.
Yeah, you have a lot that side. They asked this other guy 10 million naira or passport to South Africa or visa to South Africa. They all said visa to South Africa. This woman is asking them, what is happening there in South Africa? All of them there. If I position myself well, I'll make the 10 million naira every month. I'm like, these guys, man, all of them.
No. So it's easy to have 1 million in Nigeria, and it's not a big deal because even 10,000 is a lot of money here. Because I hear them on them. I used to watch Nigerian movies. They talk about 150,000, like they talk about 15 million, like they're talking about 10 rands, man. I'm like, damn.
You're gonna give her 30,000 naira. Give 300 rand, man. Give 300 rand.
It's even less than that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it sounds like so much. Our 100,000, it's a problem.
That's why they break. Oh, so when they throw money on the floor, they are throwing maybe 1 rand on the floor.
Yeah, that's not value. The economy.
And they like throwing money on the clubs and everything. So maybe they take those 50 rands, 50 naira notes. It's like cents in South Africa. It's like they are breaking with cents.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing if you convert it.
Yes.
Yeah, we have
and I heard that they married one of our own here from Wandindlovu with 600 rands. Yo, 600
these guys
rands, man.
Are
They
doing
bring-
about this, bruh.
Yo, and then they come here and say they are rich, the Nigerian men are better. What are they better with, man? Marrying you with 600 rands for your bride price. That's an embarrassment to your family.
Yeah, we don't want these Jolofina girls. I think we have Zairo there, man. Let Zairo make a submission there on top, and then we'll engage.
All right, thanks, IT specialist. Mr. Civilian, I just sorry, my brother, I didn't get, man. Where do you live currently? Is it in South Africa?
He's in South Africa.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, because
Zaro,
Yes.
wait. Let me tell you something about Mr. Civilian, because you guys sometimes you won't hear him right. Even me, I didn't hear him right. Like he said, this guy is a Biafra man. Biafra is a former state that was there that got its independence. I think around 1960s. In Nigeria, if I'm not right about the time, you'll explain it. So
Right.
He's not for Nigerians, he's not for Nigerians. It's just that his tongue slighted when he was advising us how to approach the problem of the Nigerians, So when you make your submission, it will be like you are kicking someone who's not even like blocking or anything. He told you, he did recorrect. I was just advising you, Nji.
all right, thanks, Master. Okay, no, I just wanted to paint him a picture, man. I'm not for no. I'd never do. So I just wanted to paint him a picture. If for someone that is not.
Civilian, can you mute there, I believe? Can you not mute as a civilian? Just mute. Your background noise there, it's loud. Okay, go on, Zero.
All right. I mean, for someone they don't know these people. I mean, they don't know how they've turned things around in the country. I don't have much to say, but then I just wanted to say that this is way deeper than we. I mean, we see it. It's way deeper. Someone said about something about them wanting to replace us. And then that is very much true, because these guys, what they do, they deliberately feed our youth with drugs so that we've got no future left.
Use powder,
Yeah, okay, sorry about that. All right, so they deliberately feed that to them. So because I stay in Cape Town, in a place called Woodstock. Here, it's mostly them that stay here, mostly Nigerians and Congolese guys. And Nigerians would say that even though that they are the ones that are contributing to this crime, because let's face it, crime is as a result of selling of powder, right? They prosecute. Sorry about the language. The young girls, school-going age, within the neighboring townships, they recruit them for them to go out in the streets and sell the meat leg, and then they also feed them with the powder. So I think this, for me, it looks like it's been orchestrated. I mean, it's not like something that's just happening. I mean, these guys, if I may use this other word, they literally ritualists. So these children, they're losing their minds. On a literal level, they are losing their minds. They are going like crazy. They are becoming crazy. You see, there was a time where they used to call ladies that haven't slept with one of them, with the Nigerian. a lady hasn't been with a Nigerian before, they used to call them virgin, right? So that had to be looked at. And then some guys said, no, it's because these guys, they know how they are. So if a lady has been exposed to one of them, then chances are they have been introduced to these kind of rituals that they would like to introduce them to. So then it wouldn't help. So these guys, they're no good, man. They're no good at all. And then yes, I am bitter because this country is all we have. We are one day looking to, I don't have children at the moment, but then I would like my children and grandchildren living in a more improved South Africa than what this looks like currently. And then by the look of things, it doesn't look like that. Okay, I'll stop there for now, and then if there's anything for me to respond at, then I'll just do that. Sorry, civilian. I thought you were not in South Africa. Then I wanted to paint you a picture, man, just for you to have a.
So when you are the bloc to protect our country, but as we were saying, Mr. King, to make sure that we are helping, as energetic young men of the country, those who have problems, in our respective communities. When we have a problem, we know that when an old lady has a problem, they can't stand for themselves. As a movement, those are type of things when you want to, make a name for the movement, so that it can go to the direction that we want it to go. That mother who is left with kids, when we are helping as a movement, I believe at some point there should be the name of this movement. There have been talks that has been going that how do we take this government to court for other decisions that they make that we are not happy about as patriots. Someone said here, I think it was Commander Josh, who said, look guys, the AfriForum is a minority in this country. They don't care about the numbers, all they are doing is their ghost funds and take this government to court in each and every decision that they are not happy with, So if Ramaphosa is gonna say maybe like, let's say, but he didn't say visa free. He said they will make things easier for businessmen, which we know there's a stumbling block of 5 million rands. They are celebrating, but they really don't understand. Their IQ is that low. So if we have a problem with that, what do? You take these people to court, those who are in government. So the movement should start from things like that, And as blacks in South Africa, we are way, way, way too much. More than the Afrikaners. If we can start maybe with the 5 rand, say everyone is buying to the cause of the movement, then we will always collect millions in a month. But there was a hesitation from other people who were saying to have people money is a big responsibility. People will come with all sorts of demands. You might not be trusted and all of those things. And they were saying that's why it's so difficult for us to start things like that. But it excites me, and I think we are talking about serious thing when we're talking about things like that. And not all the times everything needs money. Sometimes it needs you to be there for those who can't stand for themselves and take their challenges on your shoulders. And in that way, now you just won a granny on your side. And that means we are moving. Because guys, as we are talking and be like, who can we really vote? You hear people are saying, but like Herman Mashaba, we don't trust here and there, which means the answer still lies with us, as patriots. You know what? People like to look for hope and look to the mountains, but the answer is with you. I normally crush people who wants to resort to praying and pray that Jesus will come back and save them one day. You know, look to mountains while the Bazungus are enjoying South Africa. You know, and you are being told no, pray. Look to politicians. Look to that. I feel like the answer is with us. And I had one of our sisters the other day. He said, is a very strong patriot that the sister, but she said this word. She said, "BRICS is Hellas hope." I was like,
energy out there for them to even try to appeal to us or to say it, we don't. It's like we don't give them anything to talk. There's no tangible things, so they can't claim us or say anything to claiming us. We don't move like that. You see, there's just levels to these things, and we can explain them. So we don't show interest, we don't go to Nigeria. Even if they want to put us on a pedestal to rub their men off, it doesn't make sense because we never showed them interest. So anything they say is just trying to get back at their men. They have no teeth to bite, you know.
Yeah, that's true. So that live, sorry, Vusi, do you want to say something? Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna be long. Basically, with Maboso, we're not braga. Do you know this thing called pressure? And the pressure, it's really nasty sometimes. It's an example. You remember when you were growing up, you call locals Mnet. Yabo to vaya ntso bua gore e go tlatleng o na le Mnet ntwana ke pressure, you know what I'm saying? Wa tsholo wa ntsholo re tsholo jwang.